You're watching a Titan Medical Center production. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Titan Medical Center Health and Lifestyle Show. I'm John Tsikouris, and this is my wife, Sharisse, and we are the owners and founders of Titan Medical Center. Stay tuned because you guys are gonna love some of the information you guys are gonna get about your health, your fitness, maybe your financials, and definitely your relationship. So you definitely wanna stay tuned because you're gonna love all the great information coming your way. What do you think, Sharisse?
I think you should tune in every Sunday at 11 a.m.
So stay tuned for this because you guys are gonna love the rest of the show. So listen, guys, I'm patient number 0. That's right, I am the first patient of Titan Medical Center. And I cannot preach enough about getting blood work. Every 3 to 6 months, you should be getting blood work. If you have a problem and you see a problem, sometimes you want to get it 30 days afterwards to make sure that problem is gone. Until that problem is gone, you want to make sure you keep checking and make sure that you're dialed in and doing what you're supposed to be doing. So blood work should be routinely for everybody out there, right? No matter who you are, 21 and up, I would recommend getting blood tests every 3 to 6 months, okay? If you're generally healthy and you're not doing anything crazy, maybe every 6 months. But if you're really getting aggressive on things or you're trying different things, 3 months, right? So that would be the sweet spot. Everybody asks me, when should I get blood work? And there's no definitive answer of what age you should get blood work at because everybody's different. Everybody has different problems. Things might be going on with you, who knows? So there's not a definitive answer of when you should get blood work. You should just get blood work, right? Routinely. So just make that a priority in your life. And I promise you, you'll be a lot better off health-wise and all the way around. So today I'm adding on hemoglobin A1C and vitamin D. You're asking, what is that? Why? Hemoglobin A1C is a 3-month sugar average of your blood sugars. That's right. It can tell you if you're pre-diabetic, diabetic, or you're okay. So this is something you definitely want to look at. This does not require fasting. This is something that's going to give you that average, and it's very, very important. It could affect different things down the line. Blood sugars being too high is definitely a bad, bad thing, okay? So make sure that is okay. Vitamin D, which they say it's a vitamin, right? It's actually a hormone, and it has a lot of different regulation processes in the body, okay? Boom, it flashed, you know that blood just flowing in there? And I got pretty good veins, decent veins. Now remember, when you're going to get an IV, there are certain things not to do. 1, you're gonna wanna hydrate all the way up into that blood draw, right? Make sure you're drinking water all the way through and through. 2, you're gonna not wanna eat. Fast for at least 12 hours before your blood test. 3, we're gonna look at not working out before your blood test at least 24 hours. And 4, we're gonna make sure that you guys do not ejaculate 24 hours before your blood test. These things can skew a blood test, right? So you wanna make sure that you're doing these things to make sure you're getting the right results when you get stuck. Because you don't wanna do a blood draw because you're not going through Michelle who's gonna take this like candy. You might be going through somebody where you feel it every single time and you're bruising your arm. So make the stick count, make the blood draw count. Do everything like you're supposed to, and you'll get the proper results. Little tip from me to you guys. And that's it. That simple, that easy. Titan Medical Center nationwide blood draws. All you gotta do is call or text 727-389-3220. We set you up in a lab in your location, in your zip code. Very simple, very easy. It takes about 5 minutes on the phone. Call or text us today.
Hey, my name is Jessica Azzarello, and I am here to talk to you today about one of my favorite therapies from Titan Medical Center, the injectable biotin. Over the years, I had struggled with different aspects of health. I ended up losing a lot of my hair, so I started taking the injectable biotin about 6 months ago, and my hair is very incredible. It's actually grown back, and it's grown longer, but also thicker. So I was actually born with very thin hair. So when I started losing my hair, you could notice when I would pull my hair back, I would have like bald spots. And I would even have people make fun of me about it, and it was just like really hard for me. So I'm very, very thrilled with the progress so far. I basically, I receive my therapies every single month, and every morning what I do is I use a very tiny needle and I just inject it, and you don't even feel anything. But you know, I used to have to wash my hair every single day, and if I didn't, it was really stringy, it looked really gross. I actually can go a couple days and not wash my hair. My hair actually is full and voluminous and curly, and you know, so I highly recommend it if you're looking to improve your hair. You definitely can't go wrong with Titan Medical Center Injectable Biotin.
3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, guys? John here, and I'm with my beautiful wife, Sharisse.
Hey, everybody.
And we are here at Cars and Coffee at the Enclave in Tampa, Florida. That's right. Titan Medical's out here, and man, this place is jamming. I think about 2,000 cars or maybe more that are out here. Really special time here. The first Cars and Coffee at the Motor Enclave. And me and Sharisse are luckily owners of a garage here at the Motor Enclave where you can race around an F1 design track, off-roading tracks, and they have a pool. It's a whole community for just motor enthusiasts. So at that point, like today, the public gets to come out here and try it out. Last night for the opening ceremonies was amazing, but today is just like, wow. We haven't been to any Cars and Coffee yet. I know they're really, really popular, but I know I've talked to some people that have went to them, and they've never seen anything like this. So it's that many cars out here. It's like, might as well call it a big car show because that's what it is.
Festival.
And it ain't like regular cars. I'm talking about there's some bad hypercars, supercars out here, modified track cars, all kinds of different things. A lot of horsepower out here, and I'm sure a lot of testosterone go along with it. So right up Titan Medical Center's alley. So come along with us. Let's go check out some of these awesome cars. Check out the beautiful property here at Motor Enclave and enjoy the day. Let's go. Cybertruck. This is the big hit. Everybody wants this thing, right? This thing's supposed to be a beast, not only in weight, but in power and speed. So this thing is super fast, right? And super powerful, like super powerful. And this thing weighs, I think, over 6,000 pounds. So it's super heavy. So that's how it opens right here. See this? Yeah, so you can open it up. Super big. I mean, it's super clean inside and super simple, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not a big Tesla guy. I believe in Teslas. I think they're awesome. But I just don't like total EVs yet. But if I had my chance to get a hold of an EV, I think this would be the EV that I would get. So right now we're checking out the Fly Motion dog. If you guys haven't seen these are super cool electronic dogs. And these things can do a variety of different things. I know the police are using them too. You know, obviously for a number of different things that you could utilize. I mean, think about it. If you want to send this thing inside, I know that some governments are starting to put, you know, weapons on these things, like guns and stuff like that, so they can shoot people and not have to have any human casualties on their side. Even think about, you know, diffusing a bomb, or even taking a bomb and taking it away from people. You know, super cool, man. So the future is here. Fly Motion, Boston Dynamic, big shout out.
That's so cool.
Man, what a crazy time out here at the Motor Enclave for Cars and Coffee official. There's still cars coming that are trying to get in. So there's still a line wrapped. This thing started at 8,
I think it's like 10:30, 11 right now.
It's going to end in 30 minutes.
It's going to end here very shortly. So people are going to get in. They're going to get parked. They're like, you got to go. But seriously, amazing time. Always enthusiasts out here. The weather actually held up.
Yep.
We've got the Z06 out here today, and we've got the Lamborghini Aventador out here today, just part of the Titan fleet. So me and Sharisse are rolling and controlling today. But man, it's awesome to be around so many motor enthusiasts out here that have the passion for their vehicles like we do. And it's good because this is now part of our community.
Yeah.
Right? This is our community, right? So we have our home community, and then we have our motor enthusiast community. So our condo garage will be built here in a couple months, and we're going to take you through the whole building process so you guys get to see it from start to finish. A big shout out to Motor Enclave and everybody that put this event together today. Thank you very much. Titan Medical Center, tight and strong every single day. And let's get out of here before everybody else jams it up.
Better hurry up.
We're out of here. We'll see you guys later.
Become Titan strong. Call or text us today at 727-389-3220.
Are you trying to get pregnant? Are you and your partner trying to conceive that bundle of joy? Are you looking for a fertility protocol? Well, look no further. Titan Medical Center has a variety of different options for you and your partner to take advantage of. Our first one is a follicle-stimulating hormone therapy. This is probably our most advanced therapy for fertility for both males and females. And then we also have HCG. This is another fertility protocol that both males and females can utilize to hopefully get you guys pregnant. And last but not least, we do have Enclave. And Enclave comes in a capsule form, but is probably the lowest end of our fertility protocols. It works for some people, but some people might need our most advanced treatments like HCG or FSH. So if you're looking for fertility protocols and you want to save a little bit of money doing it, Titan Medical Center can offer you those. So at that point, look, make sure you guys are good. And if you guys need help, we're here to help you guys. Just contact us today at 727-389-3220.
Find out what the entire country is raving about. Call or text Titan Medical Center today at 727-389-3220. And remember, we service nationwide.
What's up, guys? John here.
I'm Sharisse.
And we're back for another Cupid's Corner. Every Sunday, we have this conversation with you guys, talking about some of the different experiences we may have, some tips, some tricks to hopefully help take your relationship to a whole new lovely level, or maybe reignite those flames that, diminished over time. You want to make sure that everything's good to go. Plus, we cover some things for you single people out there too, because obviously, you're single and you need to help to find maybe a significant other, or maybe you don't. I don't know. maybe you don't want to. Hey,
maybe
listen.
your dog's good enough. It's great.
But if you do, we can cover some subjects that are probably going to help you. But this one is a mass topic per se, so it covers everybody. And this week, it's really important, and we take it very serious here in our personal life and obviously our business with Titan Medical Center, and that is getting your significant other healthy, or support them to be healthy and to be active.
For sure.
I think it's a big, big topic. I know it's always a big one, but I think since this thing has come around like COVID and stuff like that, then obviously, more obese people are getting this disease at a higher rate or dying. And we don't know, because at that point it's affecting a lot of different people out there. But we know that usually healthy people, they feel better, they look better, they're performing better at their job, their personal life, or whatever it may be, and they're being active at the same time. So their diets are pretty good, they're working out good, but a lot of people are missing this in a lot of different ways. They're missing the mark in health and activity. they're not giving their bodies what it needs just to, you know, to function every day properly. I think that's a miss with a lot of people.
You just overlook it pretty quickly too, to be quite honest with you, especially when you're busy. I mean, you don't even have to own a business to be on that level. You can literally just work a 9 to 5, and then you have to go get your kids, and then you got to go home and cook, and then after you got to cook, you got to do this, do that, and then next thing you look at it, it's, you know, 12 a.m. and you're like, oh shoot, I got to get up at 5, or I got to get up at 6, or whatever it is, and you're not getting a full 8-hour sleep. And believe it or not, I had to learn this the hard way, but believe it or not, sleep is huge. I mean, it allows your body to recover, and you need sleep. Okay, I know back in the day, I'd be able to go probably like 2 days and not sleep at all. Right, sleep another 4 hours, roll into the next day, be like, right. Listen, I'm getting in my 30s now, you know. Slowing down a little bit. To be quite honest with you, if I got more sleep back then, I might have been able to do more. So I don't know, because that was then, this is now. But I do know sleep is very important, and it's quickly overlooked because, like I said, people get busy. Same thing with lunch, right? Let's say the girls here at the office, they only get a 30-minute break. So you have to decide what you're going to eat in 30 minutes, especially if your Uber or DoorDash does not show up. You're going to have a problem. So, you know, you're quick to eat something that's fast, and most things that are fast aren't usually good for you. That's right. So, you know, maybe pack a lunch or try to eat a little bit more healthy, make healthier choices. You know, it's just, it's not just about like the way you look specifically. It's honestly how you look on the inside too. You know, and all this stuff about diabetes and hypertension and high cholesterol, and you got all this stuff going on out there. Regardless of COVID or not, this is still going to be you here in the near future. So either way you look at it, it's not good. So if you can avoid it, why not?
Absolutely. And a lot of people, you know, it's just about taking preventative measures, right? Or maintenance to your body. You know, you drive a car every day, you get the tires changed or rotated, you get the oil changed, right? If something's wrong with it, you take it in, get it diagnostics, get it fixed, and everything's running good. And if that car is running optimally, like it should, you're going to get better gas mileage, it's going to drive better, it's going to be safer. You know, you got to put the same things to your body. You got to give it the right fuel. If you don't give it good fuel, it's going to run like crap, just like a car. You know, if you're not getting proper sleep, and that's recharge time, recovery time. If you're working out, you're breaking down muscles, and you want them to repair, and that's when, you know, sleep is the biggest time when your body does repair, it recharges. You need it. You know, there's studies out there for mental function and cognitive function. You won't have good cognitive function, if you sleep less than 6 hours in most cases.
Yeah, I mean, that's a true statement. I'll be honest with you. So, like, I'm probably one of the best, you know, examples when it comes to this. I always like to tell real life stories on our show. So real life story, you know, I have endometriosis. I've had endometriosis since I was 16 years old. I've had multiple surgeries for it, right? So I meet John, and this is a long, long time ago. And, you know, I used to wake up in the morning, and the way I woke up was with my Coca-Cola and my cigarettes. That's how I woke up. Not a great way. I know. Listen, guys, we all go through something to grow up, right? So anyways, he forced me to quit smoking, which I did, thankfully, and now I'm going to probably be here longer because he let me, you know, told me to quit. But I also stopped drinking all the Coke, and, you know, the cellulite on the back of my thighs started getting a little bit better, and I'm like, oh, wow, I don't have cellulite at 25, thank goodness. So, you know, bigger portion of this is, you know, inflammation in the body, you know? And, you know, John would always preach to me, like, you eat that fast food, you eat this, you drink that, it's gonna, you know, make it worse. That's why you're in extra pain, because no matter what, I'm gonna be in pain. Right. But if I'm in doubled over pain, where I can't even get out of bed, you know, it's a lot has to do with inflammation. And believe it or not, literally, guys, it's like 70% of the food you're eating right now, just to get by, it causes a lot of inflammation. And I would bet 90% of you out there have something wrong that causes inflammation, whether it's a shoulder injury, whether it's arthritis, whether it's some sort, you could have autoimmune deficiency. All of those things are all inflammatory type stuff. Even irritable bowel syndrome. I mean, we're talking about every part of your body can have something that has to do with inflammation. You eat fried foods, you drink Coke, you do whatever. This is not good for your body. It fuels the inflammation, and you just won't feel good. You won't feel good at all. So I mean, it's been a game changer for me. I can't say I listened to him for a lot of years, because that would be me lying to you guys. But
I just gotta learn the hard way.
after I got COVID and put in the ICU and off my feet for 3 months, I finally decided to listen. But you know, this whole time I'm like, man, you've been right this whole time. And he's like, yeah.
I want to say I told you so.
He didn't tell me that, but
I'll tell you, I'm more happy that she did it, right? It's a breath of fresh air. You know, I'm not having to push her to do this. I'm like, because it's real hard, you know, when you're pushing somebody all the time. Like, you know, it gets frustrating to you. Like, man, like, all right, listen, I'm just not gonna do it no more. Like, you don't want to do it, like, you know, but you got to stick with it, and you got to push. And then some people go through traumatic, you know, situations, right? And it doesn't have to just be COVID. It could be, listen, a serious heart attack, or some sort of something that happens to you very serious, and then that should really be your wake up call. And hopefully it's not too serious where you can't come back, because there's people out there like that, or terminally ill, or die right on the spot from heart attacks or blood clots, or all different types of things out there. So at that point, listen, you guys got to make sure that you guys are pushing your partner to be as healthy as possible. Now, nutrition is a hard one. We talked about on the road. So if you guys are on the road all the time, 9 to 5, 9 to 6, now even with us, we're just like 24/7. Like, we're working 24/7. Like, literally, Sharisse is like, you gotta eat, and
I literally have to stop.
I'm the type of person that, listen, when I get my mind focused on something, or I'm starting a task, I gotta complete that task before I go do anything else.
I'm like, but you have to eat now.
You know, I put everything aside. That's just the mentality that I've always had. So at that point, listen, I got to relax. I got to eat, right? Or I'm not going to, you know, gain the lean muscle tissue I want to, or even take in enough calories I need to. I'm just
dwindle
burning
away.
off. And that's how you dwindle away. That's
dwindle
correct.
away.
For most people, though, it's them gaining a lot of weight, and that's because they're eating garbage throughout the day. They're ordering something fast off Uber Eats. Now, you guys can utilize that tool.
You really can, to
or
get good stuff.
Yeah, for good, or you can utilize it for bad.
Yeah.
And my examples are, listen, you can get Haagen-Dazs on there, Five Guys, you can McDonald's, you can get all these different things that they offer, and most of the people go for those little fast options. Or listen, you can find some place that is like a grill place and order grilled chicken specifically. Right. Like, you can order fish or stuff like that.
White rice.
Like, it's very simple and easy to do this and eat this.
You don't have to be like that all day, every day. You can have, you know, you could still eat the good stuff per se. You know, good stuff may not be good for you anymore. It starts tasting a little different, I think.
I think once you get past a certain point, like, literally, you'll taste this stuff, and it'll taste like garbage, and you don't want it. You might think, like, mentally, oh my God, I can't wait to eat this. And then you eat it, and you're
then you get it.
You're like, man, like, this wasn't that good, and now I'm regretting eating this thing because I work so hard right now.
Yeah, I do know that feeling.
You know that feeling after you've done it, right? You're putting in the hard work for yourself.
Yep.
That's another thing. Like, your partner's pushing you per se, right? You're getting upset with them, but it's like for you, like that's for you. Like, there might be benefiting maybe if you start looking better, you know, in the bedroom and stuff like that, or on the beach or whatever. But the main thing is it's for you. Like, it'll help you health wise. Like, we know that activity in any form, you know, some people fitness, right? Lifting some weights or doing cardiovascular exercises. But other people, listen, they can start walking.
Yeah.
Some places.
I'm not a big fitness chick, to be quite honest with you. So, I mean, he's had to like kind of force feed me the gym for our whole relationship and some. So, you know, best thing to do, you know, for people out there that are not into that, if you have a dog, walk your dog. You know, if it's nice outside, go for a jog out. Going for a jog outside, to me personally, is just a lot funner, or just I enjoy it better than going to a gym on a treadmill. It's just my personal, I like it like that. I like the weather, you know, you can see what's going on. You know, it might be different for you. Go do something with your kid. Go to a trampoline park. You know, go to roller skating. Yeah. Go do something that requires you to walk. Busch Gardens. You know, go to one of the theme parks because you got to walk around there. Dude,
even like laser tag. Like, if you run around during laser tag, you can be lazy in that and sit in one place and snipe people.
I mean, I guess you could. You're not going to have the high score, though.
You can run around and stuff like that, too. And that's active. Like, you're having fun doing it, right? You're not even thinking, like, Because some people get stuck on the treadmill or run outside and they just don't want to do it. Like, oh my God, I don't want to be doing this. But if you're not thinking about it and you're doing the activity, like you're having fun, that's the most beneficial thing, because A, you're having fun, and two, you're doing activity which is helping your health. So a lot of people lose track of that, and I think that's a big thing out there.
Yeah.
I think that people literally should focus on these different things in baby steps if they need to. But listen, don't go all hardcore if you haven't done anything in a while, because you're going to be so sore or achy. Oh, I don't want to ever do this.
And then you won't do it. I've
that.
done that. I don't know. I probably every once a year I would do that with John, and then I would just give up, and I honestly just wouldn't go to the gym.
Don't do that.
I just wouldn't, and it's not good for him either, because honestly he likes going to the gym, right? He needs the gym.
I need the gym
mentally, not even just physically. He needs it mentally. Everybody has their outlet. That's his outlet. So I don't want to hold him back from going to the gym. So I just try to utilize that to push him, to push me, and then both of us can go and look great, feel great, be great, be healthy, and just try to utilize it for the positives and not, the negatives.
I mean, honestly, it should be creating a bond with you guys going to the gym and doing this. And if you're a guy, don't think that every activity that you do or exercise is going to be good for the female, because that's not true. I mean, at that point, most of the exercises are, to a certain degree, if you're using machines and stuff like that. Some guys, they don't like machines. It's all about free weights. Make sure if you're doing this that you know what you're doing. You're supporting your partner if she's doing this and just starting off, especially with free weights. Machines, it's a little bit easier. It's isolated movements. It's more protective. So, if you're just starting off, I always tell people, listen, start with machines. You don't have to go to free weights, right? Now, some people have injuries, and with those injuries, it restricts movement, or the way that they can start a movement. And for me, it's shoulders, right? So, some of those machines, it doesn't do good because I have to go in a certain motion up, and that might hurt me. And if it's hurting you, don't do it. That whole no pain, no gain thing, that doesn't go for injuries. That goes for, if you're sore the next day, right? You're going to get some pain, right? But you're going to get the gains out of it. But the biggest thing is you can do free weights, and if you're doing free weights, it's more of a free motion. Just do a lighter weight, and you can actually do the free motion. You can do movements and have those muscles fire, be actively firing away and without hurting yourself.
Well, the same thing goes for females, and I'm sure I could probably relate to a few guys out there, because this is how I felt. If you do decide to go work out with your man, they might be pushing all kinds of weight. That might not be, obviously you're going to be pushing baby weights compared to them, so don't feel like you can't work out with them because you're not on the same level, because you guys can technically do the same exercise just at different weights. Now, let's say that you don't like that exercise, because there are a couple exercises that John does that I'm like, I don't want to do that one because it's going to make me feel uncomfortable here, and I don't like it here, and I don't want to do it. What you could do is, if you're well versed in the gym, go set your girl up somewhere where she can do an actual exercise. Be like, here, this is how you do it. Let me show you how to do it, and then let her be. So there's many ways to get around it.
I mean, listen, if you guys need to, you guys can go online. I know with Type Medical Center here, we have programs and stuff like that, like videos and stuff of different exercises. So
catch John on that.
A lot of different things that we can help you guys out with. But that's the end, guys.
It's never the end.
We'd love to talk about this just for today.
Exactly.
It's been a great show. Thank you guys again for tuning in for Cupid's Corner every Sunday on ABC, 11 a.m. And Easter Sunday, that one's going to be actually moved to Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Just a heads up, because they're going to do an Easter program and everything like that. So we appreciate it. Tune in, and if you miss it on the TV show or you want to watch it again, go to our YouTube channel, Type Medical Center, or Facebook or IGTV. You guys can catch the full episodes on there too. So I'm John.
I'm Sharisse.
And we'll see you next week on Cupid's Corner.
See you then.